want to hear a late night person?
Yeah.
Find yourself awake in the wee hours of the morning? I am. I'm a night owl through and through. I don't go to bed at night until everyone that I've ever met is asleep. It's in my head, man. I'll stay up so late sometimes that the clerks at corner stores will confuse me for normal people that wake up early. Does that ever happen to y'all?
Oh, yes.
Thank you and have a pleasant day at work, sir.
I'm on acid right now. I'm gonna eat these breakfast taquitos and hit the hay.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll end up at Winn-Dixie at 8 o'clock in the morning, still awake from the night before, and I'll think to myself, man, it's tomorrow for all these people. It's still yesterday for me. I want to walk in and be like, I'm from the past. What's it like in the future? Does the world end? I like psychedelic mushrooms. I like psychedelic mushrooms because it's like marijuana. It's not addictive. You never wake up in the morning and think to yourself, man, I need some more of that. I just don't think one night of running around naked, throwing over furniture, and shouting out in the room is going to be enough. Call me crazy, but that's how I feel. I'm a waiter. I wait tables. It's my occupation. A lot of people think waiters are judgmental people, which we are. We can't help it. But sometimes, I'm going to admit something here. Sometimes a waiter knows how bad their table is going to be right when the people walk through the door. It's something we all do. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, and for the most part I try not to, but sometimes the cover of the book is entitled, "This is a shitty work of literature." In those instances, what can you do? If the guy has one toothpick behind his ear, one in his mouth, and he takes offense to the word pomegranate, you better add that too. Pomegranate, you talking back to me, boy? Oh, so that's a flavor, actually. Adderall. Does anybody give it up for Adderall? That's a drug a lot of college students do. I did Adderall. I was in college once. Taking Adderall to study for a test could be compared to Barry Bonds taking steroids to play Major League Baseball. You feel like you're cheating the system. Why? Because it makes reading breathtakingly dull textbooks fucking amazing. You'll read anything if you're on Adderall. I'll Wikipedia the history of telecommunication, read it twice, then jerk off and read it again. I would have read it 3 times to begin with, but I had to do something about this random rock and hard on. I asked my roommate once, I said, do you say either or either? And so he looked it up, and he said, you can say either. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on TV. MTV True Life did a story about a homosexual teenager named TJ who was struggling with his sexual orientation. His parents were giving him shit about it. They sent him to therapy. They sent him to religious ministers for healing. Anyway, it was a really deep episode. But at the end of the show, the screen went black and a block of text appeared that said, as of today, TJ is still in the closet. Hey, how did he do that? Because I'm pretty sure a documentary on MTV about your homosexuality is one small step for gayness, one giant leap out of the closet for TJ. They could have ended it like this. As of today, TJ is still in the closet. So keep it on the DL, buddy. At least that's what I would say. Pull out my list here. The price of the stamp is rising. It's 42 cents now. When I was a kid, it was 12. Now it's 42. And that pisses some people off. But honestly, I don't think I really care all that much. I still don't understand how they do this shit for so cheap. Here's my letter, Mr. Postman, and here's 42 cents. Now take that shit to Montana. Thank you for that. I watch a lot of Animal Planet. I learn all sorts of little factoids, little bits of information here and there. Here's something I don't know whether y'all know this or not. Studies show that dolphins have sex for pleasure. They said they're the only creatures on the planet besides humans that have sex for pleasure. Monkeys, giraffes, octopi, they're all procreating. Those dolphins are fucking. How do they know though? How do you prove this? Do trainers at SeaWorld overhear dolphins late at night? I'm a baby, spank me. I'm a baby. They smack each other with their fins. Has anybody here seen the commercial for Charmin toilet paper? Where the little cartoon bear goes behind a tree to take a crap, and he notices, to his terror, that the little toilet paper roll on the branch that he was going to use is completely empty. That's not cute. That's disgusting. How's the bear going to wipe his ass? That's the worst situation that could be depicted in cartoon format. Are you kidding me? Bear shit? It doesn't have to be a bear, though. It could be anybody. Has anybody here ever done this? Has anybody here ever run out of toilet paper, forgotten to restock, and taken another shit? You've become very inventive at this moment. Stationery? Fabric softener sheets? I think there's a Wendy's napkin in my car. Jackpot! Commercial's bullshit anyway, because I was at Dollar General the other day and I saw a bear, and he was buying Angel Soft, not Charmin. So you bastards can suck it. No, man, it's all marketing. It's marketing. Oh, man, I think, I have faith in humanity. Give it up. I think the idea of civil rights and equality is only going to get stronger as time goes on. What do y'all think about that? Yeah? That's not good enough. I think the idea of civil rights and equality is only going to get stronger as time goes on. What do y'all think about that? Yeah! Like far enough into the future, if you see a racist guy, it'll be like seeing somebody that worships Poseidon. You know, you'll be like, oh my God, are you a real racist? Yeah, I don't like black people. That is so weird. Can I take a picture of you? We're going to put you behind glass in an exhibit and throw a head of lettuce at you every now and then. What is that? That's a racist guy. Oh my God. I've got faith, man. I don't know. Elephants can't run, but they can walk up to 30 miles per hour. Some scientists say this is true, some say it's false. But their argument is pretty much pointless as far as I'm concerned. Run, walk, it doesn't matter what you call it. We're talking about a goddamn elephant here. If ever I find myself in the savannah in a situation where which an elephant is furiously charging toward me, I'm almost 100% sure my initial reaction is not going to be, you know what, call me crazy, but I think he's just walking. Dude, he's coming at us pretty fast. He's taking a stroll. He's taking a 30-mile-per-hour stroll. Like most, he's power walking. For all practical purposes, what are we studying here? Is it for the conversation appeal at dinner parties? Herman, did you know an elephant can't run, walk, and jump? Well, that is perplexing. If I get you on the spritzer, will you tell me more? Hell yes. Actually, I'm not going to lie here. I'm a tad intrigued. In fact, if I ever find myself at a dinner party with an elephant expert, I'm going to skip the whole run-walk question. Me, I want to know who it was that first discovered an elephant had the shortest temper of all the world's beasts. This is true. Saw it on Animal Planet. Elephant, shortest temper, all the world's beasts. Apparently, an elephant can snap like a menstruating teenager. I want to know why, though. Mainly because off the top of my head, I can only fathom one way to test this theory. One would have to do something that tends to piss off elephants with an elephant nearby, and then calculate how long it takes for the elephant to completely lose his shit. From an outsider's perspective, I'd imagine that would be hilarious, but God help the tester. Alright, listen, Zed, I'm gonna walk over to that elephant really quick, smack him on the ass really hard, and then run away. If he runs after me, make a note of it. I'm sorry, elephants can't run, but they can walk up to 30. Whatever, sleep. I'm Chris Dawkins.